BBC News. Donald Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 charges that he falsified business records to conceal crimes that hid damaging information from voters during the 2016 presidential election. Mr. Trump is the first former or sitting US president ever to face criminal charges. The New York District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, justified his decision to prosecute. He said Mr. Trump was not telling the truth over payments and falsifying business records, a criminal offence. Several leading Republicans have criticised the legal action. The House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy, accused the prosecutors of interfering in the democratic process. Mr. Trump, who's running again for the US presidency next year, is expected to hold a news conference when he gets back to his home in Florida. In other news, the UN says the Taliban in Afghanistan have issued an order which bans Afghan women from working for the UN across the country. A spokesman said it was the latest in a disturbing trend that undermined the ability of aid organisations to work in the country. Mexico's president has asked China for its help in curbing the trafficking of the deadly opioid fentanyl. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador said he'd written to his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, urging him to help disrupt shipments from Asia of the chemicals used to make the synthetic product. Colombian officials have warned that children could be forcibly evacuated if their families refuse to leave their homes close to a volcano. The authorities plan to evacuate people living within 15 kilometres of the volcano. Kenya's opposition leader Raila Odinga has called for parties outside Parliament to be involved in talks on electoral reform and the high cost of living. BBC News.
BBC News with Emily Thomas.